Watched him on my channel yet, but I've been watching him for like a long, long time, man. I'm excited to actually get their content in my channel. And yeah, and the title is "When Good Cause I Show Up to a Bad Cause," man. I love watching the videos, man. They also like every single video is also very like informational. You know what I'm saying? You also use it towards like real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, not gonna lie, knowledge watching these videos, man.
On
Let's get straight
September
into it.
17th, 2025, William Hamilton, a constable for a township in Jefferson County, Arkansas, attempted to make a traffic stop for an alleged speeding offense within his jurisdiction near the town of Sherrill. Now, because Constable Hamilton was not wearing a uniform and was driving an older truck rather than a police car, the 25-year-old driver feared that he might not actually be law enforcement, and she did not pull over, calling 911 for help instead. While on the line with 911, the driver turned on her hazard lights and drove until she found a populated area to pull over, eventually
Okay.
stopping in the parking lot of a Dollar General store in the town
England.
of England, located in Lonoke County, and outside Constable Hamilton's territorial jurisdiction as a township constable. Once the driver stopped, officers from the England Police Department and a Lonoke County Sheriff's deputy met her and Constable Hamilton, and the interaction was captured on the England officer's body camera.
Hey! No.
Hold on. Yo, I'm streaming. I'm streaming.
Oh. Oh.
I'll call you right there, all right?
Okay.
What just happened?
10-4, tell him to stay put. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm chasing her.
Why?
No, she come through. She'll run at 50 miles an hour. She's running 85
Okay,
miles an
who
hour.
are you?
I'm
Who
a
are you?
constable, Jefferson County constable.
Okay. Hold
She
on.
run a stop sign right down here, but there she is.
Okay, that vehicle there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me pull over.
Yeah, you let's all move over there. Okay.
Hello.
You just sit tight.
Yo, what kind of police car is that, bro?
Okay. You need to settle down, okay?
All right, I've asked you for your driver's license, insurance, registration several times. You run 80 miles an hour coming up Highway 15. You run this stop sign light right down here.
I was scared. You're not in a police car.
That is a police vehicle.
You're not in a uniform. How do I know that?
I was
There's so much
intending.
going on out here. How do I know that?
Don't holler at me.
You
Hey.
are yelling at me.
Here, do me a favor.
Just
Back-
let back up, back
Yeah,
up,
hey,
back up,
hey.
back up.
You're in my town now.
I
You're gonna
don't-
back up when I tell you to
No,
back
don't
up. Do you
start,
understand
buddy.
me?
Don't
Oh
start.
shit!
back
Oh
up.
shit! Oh shit! I like this type of shit. Hold on.
You're in my town now.
I
You're gonna
don't-
back up when I tell you to
No,
back
don't
up. Do you
start.
understand?
Mmm.
Start.
Back up.
I'm
need to chill
conducting
out.
this.
You need to chill out. Just go over there. I'll talk
No,
to you in a
don't you
second.
tell me what to do.
Go.
I was going to give you a warning.
Hey, do you know what jurisdiction you're in right now?
Yes, I know.
So back
It
up.
don't matter. I come
Back
into this
up.
jurisdiction with my
Go.
lights on chasing her.
Yeah.
I have every
I don't
right.
trust him
That
either.
does not look like a police vehicle.
I don't
from
care
the
what
front.
you
You
think.
understand me? Back up.
Let me tell you something, buddy.
606. Give me a deputy out here.
Yeah, get a deputy.
Get back. I'm not arguing
I
with you.
am conducting this stop.
Go over there.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's not even that he's on drugs. He's just old, bro.
She has been nothing but trouble. She pulled away from a traffic stop.
Okay, and I'll figure that out in a second. Right now, you're in my town, okay? So you're gonna chill out. You're not
I
even
come
in your
in-
jurisdiction anymore. You
I
didn't call
was
in.
out of my
Did you
jurisdiction
call
when
in
I
a
come
stop?
in here.
Did you let county know that you were coming?
No.
No, exactly. So I don't know any of this is true.
Well,
so you can sit back and
what
wait.
you want to do. You understand me?
Go. So I don't know any of this
Yo,
is true.
that nigga on timing.
What you want to do. You
That nigga on
understand me?
timing. I like it.
I'm not arguing with you.
You
Go.
ain't gonna bargain. I promise.
606 dispatch. Just make note, as said, he claims to be Jefferson County Constable, wants to argue with me out here. He didn't call anything in with you when he was headed to Lonoke County? Ten four. I had to push him back away from this vehicle. He would not settle down.
I got it.
606. So 28 is going to be 377 X-ray Victor Sam 377 XVS.
Constable Hamilton informs the England police officer that he is a Jefferson County constable, and the officer calls in his license plate to dispatch to confirm that claim. Under Arkansas law, a quote-unquote constable is a township-level peace officer elected by local voters, rather than a municipal police officer appointed by a city or a deputy sheriff working under the county sheriff. The position of constable is established in Section 47 of Article 7 of the Arkansas Constitution, which provides that qualified electors of such township shall elect a constable for a term of 2 years. Likewise, Section 14-14-1301 of the Arkansas Code states that one constable must be elected in each township, and Section 14-15-1101 requires the constable to be a conservator of peace in the township and cause offenders to be arrested and dealt with according to law. Accordingly, in his elected position as a constable, Constable Hamilton had the authority to detain and cite or arrest individuals for legal violations that occurred within his township.
Temple. Just relax, okay?
Then there was another truck that was coming from the opposite way, and he was in the, he blocked the whole street. So unfortunately, he pulled over. He's like, that's the police. Pull over. Right. Police don't even know. I guess it's Parker. I guess it's, I don't know. He was behind me and the other was coming from the opposite way, so I guess it's Parker.
Yo, go on her for not stopping though, cause this who was stopping the car like that, bro? It's not even a police vehicle, bro. Any police car would have like the permanent orange tag to it, bro. I don't have the purple like that shit don't have it, bro. It's a purple permanent orange tag.
Like 606. Did Jefferson County confirm if he pulled in any kind of pursuit? Yeah, so like I said, we're just relaxed, okay? Because, I mean, if I was you, I wouldn't have believed it was him.
Hey, dude.
So you tell me what happened, okay?
Hold on, Eddie. I'm coming from Pine Bluff. I'm going the back way or whatever. He's going a little slow. I passed him, and then I guess that's when he claimed he turned his lights on for me to pull over. But I'm like not sure to pull over or not because he's not in the police car.
And so you don't have to tell me how fast you were going or nothing. But so from there you passed him.
Yeah, I passed him.
Okay, and you didn't. Typically, when I pass somebody, I don't look at their vehicle. You didn't look at his. Didn't see any badging, nothing. Okay. And so what happened after you passed him?
And then it was another truck coming from the opposite side. I guess they are in cahoots with each other. I don't know. He literally blocked the street, like forced me to stop and pull over. He let his window down, so I let mine down a little bit, and then he was like, "You don't see who's behind you? That's the police. Pull over." And I'm like, "Whatever." So, but I have no choice but to pull over because he's blocking the street, and then he gets out the car.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
That's crazy, bro.
10-4. Right now, I've got him chilling out at his vehicle. It looks like he's about to come and talk to me again. Alright, just sit there. Okay, so are we calmed down now?
I've been calmed down.
You weren't.
You had no business putting your hands on me.
Well, like I said, you're in my jurisdiction.
I come into your jurisdiction, but I left out of my jurisdiction chasing them.
And we're in the process of determining if you even called in a pursuit.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't
How would
intend
we
to
know
even
that?
write a ticket to nobody or even be on patrol.
All right,
But when I went to sheriff, she passed me doing 50 miles an hour in a 30 mile
Crazy.
an hour zone.
okay.
And I tried to stop her.
But here's
She pulled over. I asked for a driver's license, insurance, and registration. She refused, jumped in the car, or she was already in the car and took off.
all right.
She run 80 miles an hour from Sherrill all the way to here, run that stop sign, a light down here.
You got a ticket booked?
Yeah, I got a ticket booked. I ain't out here for toys.
Are you gonna write her a ticket or?
Well, I had planned on giving her a warning until she's pulled all this crap.
Alright.
I asked her multiple times before she pulled off the first time for driver's license, insurance, and registration. I identified myself. I got my badge on. I got the decals on the truck.
You do.
I'm as legal as you are.
Well, our truck's got big giant police on it and blue lights all over it. Now I see you got a blue light on there, it's clearly visible.
Yep, no doubt.
But
I asked her why didn't she pull over.
You gotta think about history in the state of Arkansas with people in unmarked vehicles
I
pulling
can't help
people over.
Yeah, if I'd have done that,
In hours
I
of
wouldn't even
darkness.
have my badge on. I wouldn't have identified myself. I'd have pulled them decals off. I've got nothing to hide.
So if you wrote her a ticket, what court would it be out of?
Be in Jefferson County.
Okay. You can write her a ticket, and then you can leave. But she's not going to jail. All right.
That's a matter of opinion, her leaving the scene.
Oh no,
Running-
she's gonna leave the scene, and there ain't
Running
jack shit you can do
stoplight.
about it. All right.
and damn shit you can do about it.
Oh no,
Running-
she's gonna leave the scene, and there ain't
Running
jack shit you can do
stoplight.
about it. All right. You can write her a ticket if you want to.
You gonna let all that just pass?
Well, it happened in your jurisdiction. You
That's
can
right.
write her a ticket.
That's right.
All right.
That's what I tried to explain
You
to
got a
him.
ticket book. You can go write a ticket. But then y'all are gonna part ways, and that's gonna be the end of it. All right. All right.
Officer Harper of the England Police Department arrives on scene and tells Constable Hamilton that he can write a citation for any offense that occurred within his own jurisdiction, but not for conduct that happened after the driver left his township. Under Section 16-81-301 of the Arkansas Code, which codifies Arkansas's so-called fresh pursuit doctrine, a law enforcement officer who observes an individual commit a legal violation within their own territorial jurisdiction may pursue, detain, and arrest that person anywhere in the state of Arkansas. So-called fresh pursuit does not always involve a high-speed chase, but it does require that the officer act without unreasonable delay and maintain continuity from the initial observation of the offense to the eventual stop outside the officer's normal territorial limits. In the 1992 case of Brown v. State, the Arkansas Court of Appeals held that an officer who personally observed a traffic violation within his jurisdiction and immediately pursued the vehicle beyond his territorial boundary acted within the authority granted by Section 16-81-301, emphasizing that because the offense occurred
I believe
in
he
the officer's
definitely should be
presence
fired,
and
bro.
the pursuit was continuous, the resulting stop outside the jurisdiction was lawful under the fresh pursuit statute. Now applied here, because Constable Hamilton claimed to have personally observed the alleged speeding within his township and immediately followed the driver into England without breaking off the pursuit, a court would likely conclude that he was legally justified in conducting a stop beyond township lines.
Constable of Jefferson County pursued this vehicle here seemingly without calling it in. And she was fearful that he wasn't a real cop.
I mean, I would be too.
And so that's where we're at. And I had to push him back away from her vehicle because he would not calm down.
So what's he writing her ticket for?
I guess the speeding that she did through Sherrill. I don't know how he
got it
expects to
clocked in?
uphold it. That's what I'm wondering. But he can write her for whatever happened in his jurisdiction, but
So what do you stop her?
alright.
That's the easiest way to settle this.
Wait, can you say what's on?
So he's a constable in Jefferson County,
Yeah, can you hear him?
and can you hear me, sir?
Hey, yes, I hear you now.
Hey, it's Officer Harper over at England. This is a constable that pulled her over. We're verifying his identity, but the most that's going to happen is he's going to write her a citation.
Whatever
I
happened
think
in
he said she ran a
Sherrill,
stop
yeah.
sign or something. All right, so now listen, the citation is to come to court and fight it, okay? Right? That's a summons to appear. Under no circumstances is anything else going to happen, I promise you, okay? He will go to jail before you will, okay? Because he was causing a scene out here.
And so Like I told you, he can technically cite.
He can write you a citation.
Yeah.
And y'all can go to court on it. But that's going to be the end of it. And if anything else happens, then we'll deal with that, all right? Where you live at? You live in Scott? Okay.
So, real quick, can I just get your ID? That way I can log who you are. And like I said, technically, he can say
that nigga's
whatever
pissed.
happened in his jurisdiction. But him saying that you were fleeing into here and running a stop sign, yeah. If you were fleeing, you wouldn't have called. Well,
Same video, bro.
But then you told me it's because I passed it.
there you go. Yeah.
Hang on, man.
Yeah, just keep that out in case he needs it for his
What
whatever.
did he say he stopped you for?
He said because I passed it.
Because you passed him?
Yeah.
They didn't say it was about speeding, nothing? And then he asked you for your driver's license multiple times?
But
You
I
didn't stop either, did
no,
you?
Yeah,
the
well,
only reason I
so-
stopped is because somebody else, whoever he was called or was with, blocked the street. And like I was forced to pull
Yeah,
over.
so apparently there was a second vehicle.
Yeah.
She did stop, and he came up and said, you know,
Matt?
whatever with, and what he's wearing in the vehicle. I told him I wouldn't have believed he was either.
I wouldn't either. I told him I'd have left too.
That's why when I saw him behind her when I was coming through here, I radioed. It's like, there's a vehicle with blue lights behind her, but it doesn't look like no police vehicle.
Look, I called Inwood Police Department and they told me to stop here. It should be an officer meeting. So that's
Yeah,
what I pulled.
yeah. So you're fine.
The officers state that based on Constable Hamilton's vehicle and attire, they would have been hesitant to stop for him as well.
Exactly.
Section 14-14-13
Anybody would have,
of the
bro.
Arkansas Code requires constables, when performing official duties, to wear a uniform with specific identifiers that include a constable identification patch on the left shoulder of the shirt, an American flag on the right shoulder, a name tag above the right pocket flap of the shirt, a 6-point star containing the words Arkansas Constable on the left side of the shirt, and tan pants. Now here, Constable Hamilton was wearing a dirty t-shirt with no identifiers and jeans, in clear violation of this uniform requirement. Additionally, the state mandates that when performing official duties, a constable must drive a motor vehicle that is equipped with emergency equipment and clearly marked with a 6-point star and the words Arkansas Constable. Now, although Constable Hamilton's vehicle was equipped with emergency lights and marked on the doors, the markings were not particularly noticeable. And given the fact that Constable Hamilton was driving an older model pickup truck, it is understandable that the driver feared that he was not a real law enforcement officer.
He's going to write you a warning, okay? And then you and your dad can talk to whatever authorities there are in Jefferson County. And your dad writes you a warning, okay? And then you
A warning.
and your dad can talk to
If I'm in school too,
authorities
yo,
that are in
that's why I
Jefferson
like his
County about
content,
this,
man.
Okay? This is the most peaceful, quickest way to resolve this. All right? That warning doesn't require you to do anything. Except promise not to do it again.
What's up?
She's out of control. You just need to go on down the road. You going to Scott? Is that where you live? All right. We got all your information for witnesses.
I got her
Yeah, we
license.
just need your
and-
phone number and all that.
Yeah. I'll grab
That's
that phone
crazy.
real quick.
You said, nah, it's all control, man. You just
gotta
gotta go.
Nice lady and not some other England resident out here.
Here, I already scanned that with my thing. So, what's your phone number?
That's crazy, bro.
Okay. And that license that was on your ID, is that still your current one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get it.
Should be fine.
I want you to go over there in that parking spot over there.
Oh, she's free to go.
Oh, you already got her info?
I got it.
Okay. Yeah, you're free to go.
Yeah, no, she's good to go. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, almost forgot. He almost drove over the ditch to turning into the Dollar General when he was trying to follow her.
Wow.
I like this type of cops, bro. They ain't fall for the bullshit.
It doesn't sound like it's a good traffic stop, so we should stick around, make sure you don't follow her. And
Following the encounter, Constable Hamilton faced community criticism for his actions, and on September 23, 2025, he submitted a resignation letter to Jefferson County Judge Gerald Robinson indicating that he would be retiring at the end of the year. The outcome of the citation that he issued to the driver is unknown. Constable Hamilton gets an F for attempting to initiate a traffic stop while out of uniform and in a vehicle that was not readily identifiable as law enforcement, demonstrating a striking lack of self-awareness about how his approach would reasonably be experienced by a young woman who could not readily confirm that he was a legitimate officer, and escalating the encounter through aggressive communication and poor on-scene control once other officers arrived. Constable Hamilton chose to act in a way that put the legitimacy of the traffic stop into question, and in a roadside context where driver safety is a real concern and officer impersonation is a known risk, it is more than foreseeable that a cautious driver would respond with fear. Instead of recognizing this dynamic and adjusting his tone and tactics accordingly, Constable Hamilton treated the driver's response as defiance that required forceful dominance, and persisted with a confrontational manner that ultimately had to be physically checked and managed by the England and Lonoke County officers. Even though Constable Hamilton likely had the legal authority to continue the stop beyond township lines, he exercised poor discretion by doing so for a minor traffic offense and responding with a disproportionate level of anger and intensity. Constable Hamilton seemed unable to see past his own emotions to understand why the driver acted in the reasonable way that she did, and showed no remorse for the terror that he caused her with his pursuit. The England and Lonoke County officers get an A for rapidly stabilizing a confused and potentially dangerous stop by taking calm command of the scene, treating the legitimacy concern as a safety problem to be verified rather than a challenge to be punished, and enforcing clear boundaries on Constable Hamilton's conduct while keeping the interaction focused on a safe, orderly resolution. From the moment that they arrived, the officers prioritized control and de-escalation over ego, and communicated in a measured, professional way that reduced the risk of the encounter spiraling further. They verified Constable Hamilton's identity through dispatch, they stepped in when his demeanor became confrontational, and they protected the driver from being intimidated or pressured by Constable Hamilton while the situation was sorted out. They also demonstrated common sense and empathy by recognizing that a young woman's hesitation to stop for an ununiformed man in an older, less recognizable vehicle was not inherently suspicious, and by treating her decision to call 911 and drive to a well-lit, populated location as a reasonable safety choice rather than evidence of wrongdoing. This interaction highlights how competent policing requires restraint, clear communication, and disciplined scene management rather than ego-driven emotional reactivity. The driver also gets an A for responding to an ambiguous and potentially unsafe traffic stop with measured self-protection, using 911 to seek immediate verification instead of escalating the situation on her own, and choosing a safer location to stop in a way that balanced personal safety with compliance. Faced with a traffic stop initiated by an individual who was not in a clearly marked police vehicle and was not readily identifiable as an officer, the driver's decision to keep moving while activating her hazard lights and remaining on the phone with dispatch reflected a practical effort to reduce risk without simply refusing to cooperate. She did not attempt to flee in the ordinary sense of the word, and her conduct was consistent with a person who was trying to confirm an officer's identity and avoid being isolated, particularly given the well-documented reality that police impersonation is a known threat. By continuing to a well-lit, populated area where uniformed local officers could meet her, the driver created a controlled environment for the stop to be resolved safely. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal...
That was a great video, man. Don't hey, everybody subscribe to the Audit, man. Look, I learned a lot watching this video, man. It feels crazy, bro. He really cooked with it, bro. For real, man. Alright, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, subscribe this video, man. Don't forget to follow my Twitch, my Instagram, and TikTok. And I'll see you in the next video, man. Peace.